Hi, how are you? I'm Rod Bodwin, the Executive Director of the Beloit International Film Festival and one of its co-founders, and we want to welcome you today to this volunteer training program. BIFF started about 7 years ago in Beloit, and the dream and the vision for the festival was to bring something unique to this very unique community, an arts community that's special, so much so that it makes this city unique within the state. So we started the film festival to bring in filmmakers and films and perspectives from all over the world to Beloit, but to also bring the makers of those films here to interact and share with the people in our city. And all of you are key and integral to this process because it takes, during the course of the year, 400, maybe 500 volunteers to make BIFF work. So without you, it wouldn't work. We need you. We appreciate you. Enjoy the film.
It's a mighty fine day, and you've arrived to oversee your first venue as a BIFF volunteer. Yes, you're punctual as always. Why, look, here's your table and your volunteer tote, and here comes the owner of the establishment to greet you. Be sure to introduce yourself and meet any technical volunteers who will later assist in starting the motion picture. Now it's time to turn your attention to your volunteer tote, which contains useful tools to aid you in your duties. We all know a volunteer can never be too well prepared. Locate your name tag and make certain to wear it in a visible fashion. Then assemble the contents of the tote on your table and set the tote aside. Go find a change box, which will come in handy when patrons want to purchase their tickets at the door. Here's a notebook full of enlightening instructions and information for you. Be certain to examine it and take note of its contents. It will explain some additional duties. And of course, here are the tickets. Yes, you'll need plenty of them. You'll find a calculator for help with calculations. And here's a hole puncher, which you can use to punch the name cards of other BIFF volunteers who come to see the film. Here are a variety of writing utensils, as well as a bag of pencils. You never know when they might come in handy. And finally, here's a flashlight. Keep it nearby in case you need it. Why, look, here comes your first patron. She already has her ticket, so take it and return her stuff to her. Yes, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. She's free to find her seat in the viewing room. There she goes. Here's another patron, and it seems she would like to purchase her ticket at the door. Make change for her appropriately, present her ticket, and then usher her to her seat. The show will be starting soon, and my, what a show it will be. What have we here? Why, it's the filmmaker. Ask if they would like to be introduced to the film patrons, and be prepared to do so if the filmmaker agrees. Heavens, what an exciting opportunity. Announce 5 minutes, last call. 5 minutes prior to starting the film. Then it's time to politely ask the patrons to turn off their very small telephones for the duration of the film. Once everyone is seated, dim the lights. Your technical assistant will start the film. And what a film it was. Such emotion and excitement. The filmmaker may take questions from the audience. Be aware of the time and ensure that upcoming showings occur as scheduled. My time passes in a jiffy. The next volunteer has arrived to take your place. Show them what you have done and make certain they know what's what. The last volunteer of the day must put away the contents of the table and secure the volunteer tote. Once you have coordinated the exchange of responsibility and the next volunteer is ready to take over, you are free to go. Thank you for your time as a BIFF Volunteer Ambassador. Enjoy the festival.
Beloit International Film Festival is very, very important to the city of Beloit. First of all, this is a major quality of life amenity, not only for our residents and residents of the entire greater Beloit region, but also for the many people that come and visit here each year. It's a wonderful opportunity to showcase our city, and it solidifies Beloit's reputation as being a center for the arts and culture in the greater State Line area. Wouldn't be possible to put on this wonderful International Film Festival without all the many volunteers that step forward each year. So I want to begin by thanking all of those volunteers for their time and efforts to make this all possible, and extending a warm welcome to everyone that will have an opportunity to come out this year, visit Beloit, enjoy the wonderful hospitality you're going to find here, and I hope you enjoy all the great films at the Beloit International Film Festival.
Referring to all of those zillions of volunteers that helped to make this possible, I'd like to personally thank every one of them, because this is not an event that could be handled without all of those volunteers stepping forward and working long into the hours in preparing and determining which films are going to be accepted, and then making this whole event take place over the winter. So thank you.
Hey, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch our volunteer training video today. As I said earlier, we can't do this festival without you. We hope you have a great time during the festival. 4 days of fun and frivolity in Beloit, and a little seriousness as well. Thanks a lot.